Now to Addie Duncan. She'll catch, shoot, three, splash down, Addie Duncan. Landon now stops, pops a three, splash down, Landon Norris. He's got 7.
Carlisle led 30-20. It's now 30-29. Long for 3 in the lead.
Juice.
Boom!
The juice.
Cameron Long makes it a 12-0 Dutch run. 32-30 Pella.
Now let's head to the gym for all the exciting action of South Central Iowa high school basketball. On the one to count on for today's local sports coverage, KNIA and KRLS.
Welcome in to Pella Christian High School basketball on KNIA, KRLS.com, and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel. Myself, Tyler Crabb, and Wynn Veenstra here with you for the Scooters Coffee Radio pregame show. Scooters Coffee in Pella, amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast. And Wynn, last week of regular season action, and that doesn't even feel like the right terminology to say when you look at the fact that Saturday is postseason basketball, so it's not even a full week of regular season action, considering you got postseason on Saturday.
And and it's only the 11th of February. So I remember years ago when I was coaching volleyball that I liked volleyball because it was a short season. Well, anymore with a little shorter basketball season. Basketball seems to be like a pretty short season as well.
It's all feeling really short right now. This year's been flying by. Need everything to just slow down a touch, if you ask me. But regardless, here we are. The Eagles, speaking of which, their draw for postseason play. Both teams have their postseason assignments out. The girls, they'll be right back here. So they're here tonight, they're here Thursday, and they're here Saturday. They'll host Indianola in the regular season on Thursday, and then Saturday they'll host Colfax Mingo in that opening round of Class 2A regional action. The boys, they'll have Dallas Center Grimes here tonight. They will then take on Indianola here at home on Thursday, and then they'll wait until Monday to start off their road. And when I was going to save this joke until we got to Monday, but because we're here, I'm going to use it anyways. Well, what's the difference in where we started the season and where we start the postseason? It's the exact same matchup. First game of the season for the Eagles was Eddyville Blakesburg Fremont right here on Eagle Lane. This postseason starts on Eagle Lane against Eddyville Blakesburg Fremont. And so that's, again, just we're starting exactly where we left off.
Yeah, well, the beauty of it is that both teams are going to get at least one game at home to start the postseason run, get their legs under them a little bit in the familiar confines, and that's always a big plus before they got to hit the road and start taking on what is probably a little bit tougher competition.
Yeah, again, if the Eagle girls win on Saturday, they would turn around on Tuesday and go to North Mahaska. That was a great game last year up there in North Mahaska in regional action. I know the Eagles would really look forward to a rematch with the Warhawks up there. And then the boys, if they beat Eddyville Blakesburg Fremont, we get to at least I get to make the long road trip. Wynn may or may not be making that long road trip or not. Might be making a road trip of his own, but it would be to Davis County. And so we'll see where all that leads to. But that's how things currently stand as of this moment in postseason action. We'll talk more about that later on tonight as well. But first we look at our game time temperature presented by Van Hatten Plumbing and Heating. And Wynn, for the moment, not too bad. 20 degrees outside, but a lot of snow on its way here potentially. And looks like the snow just off to our west as of right now. So the start of that snow potentially coming very soon.
Yeah, you might not think it's too bad, but you stand out in that cold, bitter wind for a little while. That 20 degrees feels pretty cold.
Over here on Eagle Lane, it is definitely very, very cold, that 20 degrees, because there's nothing to block any of that wind. When you're downtown working on the Mullen Grout where our office is located, 20 degrees wasn't too bad today. But that's our game time temperature presented by Van Hatten Plumbing and Heating. While it's only 20 degrees outside, it's nice and comfortable inside the Pella Christian High School gym. If your home isn't staying comfortable during this cold Iowa winter, call in the heating and cooling experts at Van Hatten Plumbing and Heating in Pella. You'll rest easy when you pick up the phone and hear
Van Hatten.
We're going to go ahead and take our first time out. Back with the Scooters Coffee Radio pregame show right after this on KNIA, KRLS.com, and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel.
Hi, this is Mike at Langstrad Auto Body. It's deer season again, and I know from experience that whether you're in your car or in the timber, there's one out there with your name on it. They always say if a deer jumps out in front of you, aim right at it. The good and bad of that is that some of you will be visiting your local meat locker, and the rest will be visiting us at Langstrad Auto Body. Whether it's a deer or some unfortunate accident, you know that Langstrad Auto Body is there for you with a lifetime written warranty and satisfaction 100% guaranteed. Langstrad Auto Body, where you don't have to look for a quality repair.
Central Iowa Roofing is among the industry leaders in all shingle applications, steel panel roofing, and have experience in many kinds of flat roofs. Have a leak? Let them help you track it down. They employ some of the best roofers in Central Iowa and will make sure your job is done right. They also specialize in storm damage, including dealing with those pesky insurance companies. Let them help navigate the repair process of your roof damage. They serve all of Central Iowa, including you. For more information, visit them on centraliowaroofinginc.com.
Win winter with the Toro Power Clear Single Stage Snowblower that is loaded with power in a compact size. They are easily maneuverable and clear snow down to the pavement. Get your Power Clear at DeRuyter Lawn Equipment in Pella. Toro, America's #1 snowblower brand.
Weather any storm with the Toro Flex Force electric snowblower that has the most powerful 60-volt battery in its class. Plus, you get the same rugged construction as Toro's gas-powered models. Get your Flex Force snowblower at DeRuyter Lawn Equipment. Toro, America's #1 snowblower brand.
If you're looking for big savings every day, it's as easy as ever at Hy-Vee. Hi, this is Dalton Buck, and we've lowered the prices on thousands of items throughout the store, from fresh produce to high-quality meats and your pantry essentials. Our new everyday low prices will help you stretch your budget even further. No gimmicks, no hassle, just new everyday low prices on thousands of items throughout the store. Stop and see us at Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile and now even lower prices in every aisle.
A new year is here, and at Marion County Bank, we're kicking it off by challenging you to shop local. Every dollar spent at a local business helps to build the communities we all love. Together, we can make a difference.
Hi, I'm Brian Hoosier from Marion County Bank. I shop local because another word for local is home, and I want to support the place that I call home.
Join Marion County Bank in supporting local businesses. Learn more at marioncountybank.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
If you're looking for top-notch plumbing and HVAC services from a family-based business that treats you like one of their own, call me, Austin with Vanderlinden Services. With years of expertise and a commitment to customer satisfaction, our friendly experts are ready to serve you. Plus, we're proud to offer top-of-the-line York residential and commercial HVAC systems. For all your home comfort needs, call me and experience why Vanderlinden Services is best for your job.
Pella Corporation is proud to be a part of our communities and supporting the children of their workers. They're honored to be recognized once again as one of America's top workplaces for diversity. At Pella, they value inclusion and community, ensuring a bright future for all. Thank you for making Pella Corporation a trusted name in homes across the country. Because at Pella Corporation, they're building more than just windows and doors.
If you're looking to refinance your car, you won't want to miss this special. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, we're offering a low rate, no payment for 90 days, a cashback incentive, and as always, a hassle-free application process. Our refi process is straightforward, with no surprises. To learn more and apply, visit a C First branch or go online to c1stcu.com/auto refinance today. Some restrictions apply. Loan subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Welcome back here on KNIA, KRLS.com, and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel to the Scooters Coffee Radio pregame show. You're listening to Pella Christian Basketball powered by Bank Iowa on the KRLS2 stream at KNIA, KRLS.com, Knoxville Pella, and KRLS HD2, Knoxville Pella. Everyone has a goal, an inspiration, a reason for being, whatever that is for you. Bank Iowa says,
let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen, and the Eagles trying to make it happen tonight with an upset over the Mustangs of Dallas Center Grimes. Eagles competed really well up there at DCG for a while, but they were playing shorthanded in that matchup. Inevitably, they fell in that contest, but overall played pretty well at DCG the first time around. Just when you're playing shorthanded, that is never helpful. You had one girl getting back from winter and had another 2 that were injured. So it'll be interesting to see how this team responds this time around, as now they're getting closer to full strength. Not quite 100% there, but getting close to that mark.
Yeah, getting some people back, getting the ones that have been out are kind of getting their legs back under them. So an interesting contest, a lot on the line for DCG. They want to maintain their position in the Little Hawkeye Conference, and Pella Christian just wants to sharpen up on some things and stay healthy and get stronger and potentially make a deep run at the postseason.
Absolutely right. And DCG, on the other hand, they are actually in the midst of their worst 5-game stretch of the season at 3-2, which sounds really crazy to say, but DCG is a perennial power in Class 4A, and they are, doing fine. That when I say they're in their worst stretch, I don't say that as in like they are in trouble or anything like that. It's like they lost to Norwalk, who is ranked ahead of them in Class 4A, and they lost to Ankeny, who's also very good in 5A. So, I use the term they're in their worst 5-game stretch of the season very loosely, just to say that, maybe there's a chance that the Eagles, if they play their cards right tonight, give the Mustangs a good run for their money.
Well, absolutely. Anything can happen. The ball goes up at the basket and falls through, that's what counts. And so if you can get some open looks, and even if you're maybe not as quick or not as tall as the defender is, if you're able to get the shot up, they just might go in. And on the other hand, the wide open shots for the other team might not go. We've seen a lot of games where that happens, where great players just can't seem to get the ball to go through the net. So anything is possible.
That it is. We do want to note, too, on some instant radio or some Pingles Home Store instant radio updates. These are not going to be scores, but we do have school cancellations. Norwalk schools, PCM schools, Indianola schools, and Knoxville schools have all been canceled tomorrow in preparation for the big amounts of snow that we are anticipating getting overnight. And so that's kind of where things stand on our instant radio updates. Our starting lineups for tonight's game will start with the Mustangs of Dallas Center Grimes. It'll be the junior number 2, Leah Brock. Leah Brock. There we go. If I can speak tonight. It'll be the sophomore number 10, Macy Meyer. It'll be the freshman number 12, Ava Smid. It'll be the senior number 32, Devin Carlisle, and it'll be the sophomore number 34, Tessa Jones. So that is the starting lineup for the Mustangs. Starting lineup for your Eagles tonight, it'll be the sophomore number 5, Bryn Runner, the junior number 13, Addie Van Arendonk, the senior number 15, Faith Kagmarinsky, the sophomore number 25, Chloe Snyder, and the sophomore number 35, Rachel Kagmarinsky. Jessica Reeves also available tonight. She got her first action in about 2 months against the Dutch of Pella Friday night. And, didn't feel great about the way she played necessarily, but told me she felt good getting back on the court. But that is our starting lineups for tonight's contest. We're going to take a short time out, and that will wrap up the Scooters Coffee Radio pregame show. Scooters Coffee and Pella, amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast. Back on KNIA-KRLS.com. Inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth after this.
Did you know that Connecticut's physical therapy has occupational therapy for kids? They work with kids like me to help with paying attention in class, following directions at home and school, learning how to tie shoes, overall coordination, managing my big emotions, and more. We have a lot of fun at Kinetic Edge and work on these skills through movement and play. Visit KineticEdgeBT.com for more information.
All throughout the Pella community, you see touches of Holland and classic Dutch architecture, but there's one place that truly takes you right into the heart of Amsterdam, the Molengraat Plaza just south of the square. With a beautiful brick wall featuring a winding canal, a working drawbridge, and a classic old world atmosphere, you'll find Pella's finest lodging at the Amsterdam Hotel, dining with Liberty Street Kitchen and Oriental Express, Beautiful You Salon, Pella Nail Salon, the Pella Window and Door Showroom, and many service businesses. You could even take in a movie at Pella Cinemas. Good luck to our local sports teams from the Molengraat in Pella.
There's a lot of cool things made in Iowa, from pipe organs to floating tiki bars and lights used at sporting events all over the world. But what won the award for the coolest thing made in Iowa? the Vermeer ZR5 1200 self-propelled baler. This award is a testament to the dedication of our team. And the hard work done at Vermeer means that our customers can continue to do their important work, feeding and fueling their communities, managing natural resources, and connecting others to the necessities of life. We're Vermeer, equipped to do more.
Look at me, I'm a superhero. And I'm building a fort.
If your furniture is getting a workout, it's time to visit Pingle's Home Store in Pella. They've got durable, stylish furniture that stands up to all the fun your kids can dish out.
We love Pingles.
Come to Pingle's Home Store today and find the perfect furniture for your family. Pingle's Home Store. Real people, real service, real dependability.
Hey Eagles fans, just dropping in quick to let you know that the KNIA KRLS Home Shopping Extravaganza is coming up February 25th through the 27th. If you've never participated before, this is a great time to start. We have over $200,000 worth of merchandise from great local businesses in Pella, Marion County, and the surrounding areas. You'll be able to buy it at 30, 40, even 50% off. Check out KNIAKRLS.com for all the details, then join us February 25th through the 27th for the Home Shopping Extravaganza, where you buy stuff at a discount.
The wipers in the car go swish, 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 swish. The wipers in the car go swish, swish, swish. That's Central Tire and Auto.
Winter brings slushy, sleety, icy weather that's even more annoying if your wipers can't keep your windshield clean. For tires, front end work, their no appointment oil change, full mechanical work on your vehicle, and the important little things like new wipers, stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart in Pella.
At Central Tire and Auto.
Rev up your ride with unbeatable deals at PellaMotors.com. We're dealing so you can drive away happy. Don't miss out on our incredible offers on Chevy, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram. Find your perfect ride at PellaMotors.com.
At Pella Real Estate Services, we're a full-service brokerage with 11 licensed agents. Hi, I'm Stephen Patel, and if you're needing help finding locations to build your dream home, that perfect hunting acreage, or understanding the true value of land you already own, talk to us about lot, land, and acreage options in the Marion, Mahaska, and Jasper County areas. We can find the right lot, land, or solution in various city or country settings. Start the search today by visiting PellaRealEstateServices.com.
Welcome back to the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth on KNIA, KRLS.com, and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel. And we are almost set for the opening tip presented by Dutch Mill Supply in Pella, your only locally owned lumberyard and building material supplier. The Eagles starting lineups being announced right now. Again, the starters for the Eagles are Bryn Runner, Addie Van Arendonk, Faith Kekmerinsky, Chloe Snyder, and Rachel Kekmerinsky. The Mustang starters tonight are Macy Meyer, Leah Brock, Devin Carlisle, Tessa Jones, and Ava Smid. And those are your starting lineups for this contest. The colors of the game, Dallas Center Grimes. They are in the road red uniforms with white stripes down the sides of those jerseys and on the shoulders as well. And white numbers and letters with silver outline. Pella Christian's colors of the game, the home whites tonight with the maroon numbers, maroon lettering, the gold trim on those numbers and lettering, and then some maroon detail on the uniforms as well. If you're watching on the Pella Christian YouTube channel, it'll be the Eagles going from right to left to start out, the Mustangs going from left to, or sorry, no, if you're watching on the stream,
mostly over there.
If you're watching on the stream, the Eagles will be going from left to right on your screen, and the Mustangs will go from right to left. For us,
unless they switch to the other camera.
Yeah, if you're on the KRLS2 stream, the Eagles will go from right to left, and the Mustangs will go from left to right. So it'll be a little bit backwards. So if you're wondering, that is why. Just making sure we make that note right off the bat. But here we go. Opening tip presented by Dutch Mill Supply in Pella, your only locally owned lumberyard in building material supplier. It'll be Rachel Kekmerinsky in the center circle against Ava Smid. And Rachel Kekmerinsky had the tip on it. And the Mustangs start off with over and back. on the opening tip presented by Dutch Mill Supply and Pella, your only locally owned lumberyard and building material supplier. And so the Eagles forcing a turnover without even trying.
That was
to
just
start
a
off.
mental error because she got it in the forecourt and just went right away to the backcourt to her guard.
Yeah, Bryn Runner with the basketball will give it to Rachel Kekmarinsky. Now Faith Kekmarinsky. Kind of a matchup zone look to start here for DCG. Ball inside for Addie Van Arendonk, and she is whistled for the travel before she could get the shot up.
I think it's a man-to-man. There's just not enough movement to make anybody move that much.
It kind of looked like they were switching off those screens right away, which kind of made me think it was a matchup zone. It's kind of an interesting look, but regardless, ball will swing around to Leah Brock now for DCG. Now up top for Tessa Jones. And back up to Brock. Three-pointer from the left wing is no good by Macy Meyer. And Faith Kekmarinsky down with the board, and ahead to Rachel Kekmarinsky to the corner for Chloe Snyder. Snyder into the lane. Able to get it back out to Bryn Runner. Runner gives to Faith Kekmarinsky. Faith heavily pressured, able to get it to Rachel Kekmarinsky. Try to throw it inside for Addie Van Arendonk, and that pass is knocked away by the Mustangs. Out and running is Meyer, and high off the glass. She'll get the 2 to go, and Dallas Center Grimes leads 2-0 over Pella Christian. 6:46 to go in the opening quarter. Faith Kekmarinsky to Chloe Snyder, right wing 3, no. Rachel Keck with the rebound. Her follow no good. Right to Addie Van Arendonk, and she'll put it in. So 3 tries for the Eagles, and Addie Van Arendonk pays it off with the lay-in. 2-2, Eagles and Mustangs tied. 6:22 to go in the first quarter. Brock with the basketball. Backdoor cut for Tessa Jones. She'll find Ava Smid, who will lay it in. Dallas Center Grimes back up 4-2, 6:10 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, had a double team in there on her in tight quarters, but nobody could get a hand on the ball, and she got the shot up and in.
Faith Kekmarinsky with it. Now Bryn Runner to Rachel Kekmarinsky. Back out to Faith. Ball swings up top for Addie Van Arendonk. Now a corner for Chloe Snyder. Ball out to Runner. Now to Faith Kekmarinsky. Left wing 3 is off the mark. Rebounded by Smith. Ahead, Macy Myers. Runner, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Smith.
Nice positioning there by Faith to try to get that rebound, and the taller player knocked it away from her, and she just kept her from getting to the ball.
Bryn Runner ahead to Faith. Defended by Brock. Rachel Kekmarinsky down low. Addie Van Arendonk to the basket. Addie Van Arendonk with all 4 for Pella Christian, who are tied with DCG 4-4, 5:18 to go in the first quarter. And now on the drive, Macy Myers shot no good. On the follow, Ava Smid no good.
Yeah, should have never got the second chance pass attempt there, but she missed it as well, so Pella Christian does clean up the board after that.
Ball into the hands of Bryn Runner, now down low for Rachel Kekmarinsky. Out to Chloe Snyder. Snyder was looking for a driving lane and then tried to toss it out to Bryn Runner. Miscommunication results in a turnover. And Jessa DeVries will check back in for the first time as we have a Pingles Home Store Instant Radio update. Pella 12, Indianola 11 after 1 in girls basketball. Our score, 4:45 to go in the first quarter. Dallas Center Grimes and Pella Christian tied 4-4. The ball swings out to Leah Brock. Good defense by Faith Kekmarinsky. Ball swings now up top to Devin Carlisle. She'll kick to the corner for Brock. 3-pointers off the mark. Jessa DeVries battling for the loose ball with Macy Meyer. Ball out of bounds off of Meyer. Pella Christian basketball. Rachel Kekmarinsky inbounding. Throws it in the direction of Jessa DeVries. Knocked out of bounds by Devin Carlisle.
Yeah, in the direction of it. Fortunately, Jessa held her off enough that she couldn't get a hold of it and just tip it out of bounds.
Yep, and the pass from Rachel Kekmarinsky to Faith Kekmarinsky through the hands. Mustangs forcing the turnover, and the 3-pointer is no good by Macy Meyer. Chloe Snyder in transition to the basket. Off back iron, able to get her own miss after a tip. And gives it back to Faith Kegmarinsky. Faith looking inside for Addie Van Arendonk. Nothing there, though. And Chloe Snyder will pull it back out and give to Van Arendonk. Faith, inside for Rachel. Down low for Addie Van Arendonk. Pass just a little too strong.
Yeah, great idea, but too high. You've got to drop that one in on top of her hands where she can go right up with it.
Yep, substitutions for both teams. Chloe Snyder going to get a breather as Bryn Runner comes back into the game. Into the game for Dallas Center Grimes, number 4, Neela Williamson. And number 14, Addie Abens. On the ensuing possession here, a three-pointer no good by Tessa Jones. Rebounded by the Mustangs. Three-pointer off by Brock, but another offensive board by the Mustangs. As Abens now tossing it out to Williamson. Nearly a turnover for the Mustangs, but nothing there. As now it'll be another three, this time good by Tessa Jones. Off the feed from Ava Smid. A 30-second Pella Motors timeout taken by Brendan Foudy and Pella Christian here.
Well, they gave them too many chances at that basket. They missed 3 shots before they finally got a three-pointer to go, and you can't let them get that many offensive rebounds and expect to win a basketball game.
Yeah, game reset wired by Centerpoint Electric. Pella Christian 4, Dallas Center Grimes 7, 3:10 to go in the first quarter. That's a game reset wired by Centerpoint Electric, where they're wired for excellence. In case you missed it, presented by the Veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella. The Eagles hanging tough with Dallas Center Grimes right now. Unfortunately, turnovers the big key, but Addie Van Arendonk with all 4 points for Pella Christian to start off. That's in case you missed it, presented by the Veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella.
They're the veterinarians.
And out of the Pella Motors timeout, where you'll drive away happy. That's the Pella Motors guarantee. Jessa DeVries will give it inside for Addie Van Arendonk. Back out to DeVries. DeVries is looking to drive baseline, and now back out to Faith. Down low for Van Arendonk. Pressure comes. Faith Kekmarinsky 3 from straight away. Faith Kekmarinsky with the triple. And we're tied back up 7-7. Pella Christian and Dallas Center Grimes here with 2:38 to go in the first quarter. And now Leah Brock will untie the game as she drives the right side and lays it in. Makes it 9-7 DCG. 2.5 to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, too much speed there. Pella Christian was not ready with the help defense, and she just blew by everybody.
Yeah, Faith Kegmarinsky with the ball out on the Eagles logo. Off of the screen of Rachel, now gives to Van Arendonk, now to Runner, down low for Rachel Kegmarinsky. Her pass for Faith got tipped. Jessa DeVries is wide open at the top of the key. Three-pointer is no good. Faith Kegmarinsky knocks the rebound out to Bryn Runner. DeVries drives down low. Van Arendonk off the back iron, no good.
Boy, a couple of good looks there that did not go.
In transition, it's Williamson in the corner for DCG. Now Tessa Jones driving. Down low for Addie Abens. And Rachel Kegmarinsky picks up her first foul, and the first foul of the contest. Ava Bream set to check in as well for Pella Christian. And Macy Meyer going to check back in for the Mustangs, as is Devin Carlisle. First free throw no good for Abens. Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. We do have a couple of games on the airwaves. Knoxville basketball against PCM. That's just a boys-only game tonight. Norwalk girls playing Newton tonight. And Pella leads Indianola 12-11. That's our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. With offices in Pella, Knoxville, and Melcher Dallas are serving you and building community across the county. Abens 1 of 2 at the free throw line, able to extend the Mustangs lead to 10-7 with 1.5 minutes to go, and the Eagles with a turnover. And now DCG looking to extend their lead. Macy Meyer into the lane, flips up the runner, gets it to go. And it's a 12-7 Dallas Center Grimes lead over Pella Christian with 1:15 to go in this first quarter. Jessa DeVries to Bryn Runner. Down low for Van Arendonk. Van Arendonk able to get out of the double team and give it to Faith Kegmarinsky. Cross court for Bryn Runner, driving baseline. Nice feed down low for Ava Breams. but just left it a touch short.
Point blank range, didn't get it over the front of the rim.
Ball into the corner, Devin Carlisle for three, short. Rebounded by Breams. 12-7, Pella Christian trails Dallas Center Grimes. 36 seconds to go in the first quarter. Pass to Breams. Breams will get it to Faith Kegmarinsky. She'll drive the right side, and the runner good for Faith Kegmarinsky. She's got 5, and Pella Christian trails Dallas Center Grimes 12-9 with 17 seconds to go in the first quarter. And Leah Brock sets out the final possession here for Dallas Center Grimes of the quarter. She'll get the ball back down low for Addie Aben. She'll lay it in on the right side. 1 second. Faith Kegmarinsky will heave it at the buzzer. It was short. 14-9. Pella Christian trails Dallas Center Grimes. After one, we will take a short timeout. We'll be right back here on 92 or on KNIA, KRLS.com, and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth.
If you're looking for big savings every day, it's as easy as ever at Hy-Vee. Hi, this is Dalton Buck, and we've lowered the prices on thousands of items throughout the store, from fresh produce to high-quality meats and your pantry essentials. Our new everyday low prices will help you stretch your budget even further. No gimmicks, no hassle, just new everyday low prices on thousands of items throughout the store. Stop and see us at Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile and now even lower prices in every aisle.
Van Gorp Edwards Insurance is an independent agency representing many of the top insurance companies. They offer insurance coverage on home and auto, business and manufacturing, farm, agribusiness, and crop insurance, as well as personal health, life, and long-term care. With this kind of flexibility, they'll provide you with the best insurance package to build the best option risk portfolio to meet your needs. Switching insurance companies isn't as hard as you think. Call Van Gorp Edwards Insurance today to find out how easy it really is.
Welcome back here on KNIA, KRLS.com, and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel. It is Pella Christian 9, Dallas Center Grimes 14 after 1 going into the second quarter here. We start off, Rachel Kegmarinsky too strong on a mid-range jumper in transition. Dallas Center Grimes will throw it away. Just their second turnover of the game, but a good job by the Eagles getting back on defense and forcing the mistake by the Mustangs.
Yeah, they tried to pass it up the floor quickly and overran it a little bit. Oh, got to do better than that, Rachel.
Yeah, Faith throwing to Rachel. Her runner way too strong. Faith Kegmarinsky with a good hand nearly forced a turnover, but the Mustangs able to corral the possession. And now Neela Williamson, three-pointer from the corner, left it short. Loose ball, saved by Faith Kegmarinsky, will go to the Eagles. Rachel Kegmarinsky to Faith Kegmarinsky, who will set up the Eagles offense out top. Ball poked away by number 14, Addie Abens. Faith Kegmarinsky able to get it to Chloe Snyder, however, so the Eagles maintain the possession. Rachel Kegmarinsky down low for Ava Breams, this time too strong on the layup and unable to convert. In transition, the Eagles unable to stay in front of Macy Myers, but the wrong angle on the shot, and the ball rolls off the rim, no good. And Chloe Snyder with the basketball now for Pella Christian. 14-9 is Dallas Center Grimes' lead over Pella Christian. 6.5 to go in the second quarter. As Faith Kegmarinsky cross court to runner. Corner, Chloe Snyder for three! Chloe Snyder able to get the scoring started here in quarter number 2, and Pella Christian back down by just 2, 14-12 with 6:14 to go. Tessa Jones will answer from the right corner for Dallas Center Grimes. 16-12.
Can't leave anybody open as she was just all by herself out there in the corner.
They missed 1 point. It should be 17-12, actually. Rachel Kegmarinsky to the corner for Faith Kegmarinsky, hounded by Tessa Jones. And now Bryn Runner. Runner to a cutting Faith Kegmarinsky, who will hit the runner in the middle of the lane. 17-14, Pella Christian hanging tough with the Mustangs here early. And now Macy Myers goes all the way to the basket and answers.
No cutoff there. If she beats her girl up top, somebody's got to step in front of her, and they just let her go.
Bryn Runner with the ball. And a full Pella Motors timeout going to be taken by Brendan Foudy, and the Eagles will take her with them back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth on KNIA, KRLS.com, and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel right after this. Yes.
This Valentine's Day, make it unforgettable with flowers from Thistle's Flower Market. Choose classic roses, custom bouquets, or a gift that blooms all year. Our floral, rose, and plate subscriptions are the perfect way to keep the love growing. Order now at thistlesflowermarket.com. Call 641-628-9360 or visit us in downtown Pella. Thistle's Flower Market, Pella's downtown florist for 40 years.
Winter's here, and with it comes whiteout driving conditions and icy roads. Upgrade your tires and step up your savings with a stop at Raceway Tire and Exhaust. Raceway's auto experts have everything you need to keep your car in top driving shape for the weather to come. From Bridgestone weather grip tires to batteries to wiper blades and more, they've got what you need to get you on the go. So accelerate through winter with new Bridgestone weather grip tires. Stop into Raceway Tire and Exhaust today.
Raceway Tire and Exhaust.
We got what you need
to get you on the go.
Welcome back here on KNIA, KRLS.com, and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel. Multiple substitutions here for the Eagles as Chloe Nickel into the game, Jessa DeVries back into the game, and Addie Van Arendonk is back in as well. Rachel Kegmarinsky with the basketball in the corner, and she will be fouled by Paisley Heideggerken, excuse me.
Glad you had to say that.
Heideggerken picking up her first foul, and the first foul of the game on Dallas Center Grimes. Chloe Nickel heads back to the bench. Faith Kegmarinsky getting just a little extended breather there.
And I think maybe just a couple instructions on what to do.
Yep, Faith with the basketball out top, able to get it to Jessa DeVries. Down low for Rachel Kegmarinsky, who did a great job. That pass was just a little bit out of the reach. It was going to lead her out of bounds. She did a great job catching the ball and heads up to throw it off of the Dallas Center Grimes player and retain the possession for the Eagles.
She had inside position, but she had no room, and so you can't make that pass. Rachel did a great job just to save the possession.
Inside for Rachel Kegmarinsky.
Shot clock violation.
Shot clock violation before the shot by Faith Kegmarinsky, which would have been a made three-point basket. Game reset wired by Center Point Electric. 4:53 to go in the second quarter. Pella Christian trails Dallas Center Grimes 19-14. The Mustangs with the only foul in the quarter. That's a game reset wired by Center Point Electric. On the other end, Leah Brock with the ball up top for Tessa Jones. Jones drives, kicks Macy Meyer. Meyer spins into the lane, left-handed shot, no good. Rachel Kegmarinsky's there for the board.
Just took that away from the defender or the offensive player that had the best position.
Yeah, Jessa DeVries, nice crossover dribble into the lane. Outside to Chloe Snyder for three. It's short, rebounded by Meyer. In transition, Brock with it. Out top, Macy Meyer for three, and that one will roll home. Friendly bounce, 22-14. Dallas Center Grimes now leads by 8. Faith Kegmarinsky able to get across half court and beat the press of Heideggerken. Faith out top to Rachel Kegmarinsky. Now to Chloe Snyder. Snyder back to Faith. Now to Jessa DeVries in the corner. She'll drive. Knocked down. Rachel Kegmarinsky for two. Long two there. But a big answer for the Eagles. 22-16. Heideggerken. Ball swings to Brock. Brock into the lane. Knocked away by Chloe Snyder. Loose ball and a Pella Motors timeout granted for Coach Foudy and the Eagles. 30-second Pella Motors timeout.
Saved the possession that way, but gave up a valuable timeout here. That's going to put him down to 2 timeouts left in the game.
That it is, but that is something he'll work through, I'm sure. And I'm going to go to our urgent situation presented by Pella Regional Health Center. You've been battling back and forth with the Mustangs here really well. Feels like a possession where you need a bucket with 3:21 to go. You can get it back down to 3. The DCG's been kind of threatening. They've gotten some good looks here, some chances to maybe get a little bit of a more comfortable lead in this game. I think this is a huge, huge possession for the Eagles offensively.
Absolutely. They need a basket just to keep this thing within a reasonable distance and give themselves some hope. They've been driving the ball at the basket nice, but they give up a little quickly and don't know what they're going to do with it when they get there. They've got to figure out a way to get that ball put up off the glass and in.
This is our urgent situation presented by Pella Regional Health Center. If you need urgent health care today, be seen today at Pella Regional's walk-in clinics in Pella, Knoxville, or Ottumwa. Visit PellaHealth.org for hours and wait times. As the Eagles unable to convert on this possession, they throw it away. Tessa Jones in transition. Her pass taken away by Addie Van Aradonk, doing a great job getting back defensively.
Yeah, got right in the passing lane. She never saw her.
Faith Kagmarinsky to the corner for Jessa DeVries. Pass from Chloe Snyder to Faith Kagmarinsky, got knocked away by Ava Smid. And Smid in transition will lay it in on the right side. Eagles trail 24-16 with 2:40 to go in the second quarter. The Casey Misty presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella. The Eagles hanging tough with the Class 4A number 6 Mustangs of Dallas Center Grimes. And Chloe Snyder's three is off the mark. Tessa Jones with the rebound for the Mustangs. Again, that's in case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella.
They're the veterinarians.
Ball into the hands of Devin Carlisle. Double teamed, and she falls down. Jessa DeVries will force a tie-up, which will stay with the Mustangs. Do want to remind everyone, too, that the KNIA KRLS Home Shopping Extravaganza is coming up February 25th to the 27th. So check out the details at KNIAKRLS.com. Chloe Snyder and Jessa DeVries check out of the game as Chloe Nickel and Bryn Runner back in. And Devin Carlisle set to inbound the ball with 2:11 to go in the second quarter of play. Ida Gherkin to Brock. Brock from the deepest part of the corner you could go knocks down the three, and Dallas Center Grimes has taken an 11-point lead, 27-16, as we go under 2 minutes to play in the second quarter. Bryn Runner to Faith Kagmarinsky. Drives, kicks to Chloe Nickel, right back to Faith. Rachel Kack, cross-court pass for Faith, knocked out of bounds by Heide Gherkin.
Yeah, if I'm playing defense, that's exactly what I want the offense to do, is just keep throwing the ball over the top. Eventually they're going to throw it away. That time DCG was able to tip it away, but you're just asking for trouble there. You got to move the ball a little shorter passes. You got to move without the ball so you can make those shorter passes.
Yeah, Heide Gherkin checks out of the game. Neela Williamson back in for the Mustangs. And Faith not able to get it into Chloe Nickel before the 5-second count. 10th turnover for the Eagles.
Yeah, too many turnovers, just too many mental mistakes. That ball's got to be gone at 4 seconds in your hand.
Ball into the hands of Brock to bring it up for Dallas Center Grimes. Swinging the ball around. Over the top, pass goes down to Smid. Lost it for the moment, able to get it out to Brock. Brock into the lane, out to Neela Williamson. Wide open for three, but traveled. It wouldn't have mattered. She missed everything on the shot anyways.
They've been doing that little bounce step before they shoot a lot, and the officials haven't been calling it. That time she was so wide open that they couldn't help but see that she did it.
Yeah, Faith Kagmarinsky able to get the ball across half court. Her pass over the top is taken out of the air by number 12, Ava Smid, and in transition again to Brock. Number 14, Abens off the mark on the three. And Bryn Runner now in transition is smacked on the arm by Smid, her first, team second. Pretty clean game in terms of fouls, just 3 fouls combined. 2 on DCG this quarter, 1 on Pella Christian in the first quarter. And Bryn Runner able to get it to Faith Kagmarinsky. And now Runner back over the top to Faith. Mustangs have gone to kind of a zone defense, a 1-2-2 zone. Faith inside for Van Aradonk.
Double dribble.
Van Aradonk double dribble. So 27-16, Pella Christian trails Dallas Center Grimes, 42.7 seconds to go in the second quarter. Our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. We have 2 instant radio updates, or Pingles Home Store instant radio updates to give. Norwalk 11, Newton 6 after 1. As the Eagles not quite able to force a turnover as a Pella Motors timeout granted to Dallas Center Grimes with 28.5 seconds left on the timeout on the loose ball there. We'll stay here on the 30-second Pella Motors timeout and finish up the Marion County Bank Radio scoreboard. So again, Norwalk girls basketball leads Newton 11-6 after 1. Pella girls basketball leads Indianola 30-22 at halftime in girls basketball. Again, our score here is Dallas Center Grimes 27, Pella Christian 16. That's our Marion County Bank Radio scoreboard. Again, just another reminder too that your chance to save 30 to 50% off all sorts of merchandise is coming soon with the KNIA KRLS Home Shopping Extravaganza, February 25th to the 27th. You can find more information at KNIAKRLS.com. Back out of the Pella Motors timeout. Ball goes into the corner for number 32, Devin Carlisle. Now Neela Williamson out top. We'll slow things down for the Mustangs. Now driving. It was Devin Carlisle throwing it right into the stomach of Chloe Snyder. Faith Kegmarinsky to Rachel. Now Chloe Snyder double teamed. Double team backs off, and Snyder will knock down the triple just before the halftime buzzer. A huge three by Chloe Snyder puts Pella Christian back within single digits of the Mustangs going into the break. 27-19. Eagles trail at intermission. We'll be back with the Central Tire and Auto Radio halftime show right after this on KNIAKRLS.com and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel.
When you eat at Culver's, you're enjoying fresh food, not just fast food. I'm Tim Tegrotenheis, owner of Culver's Restaurant in Pella, and we pride ourselves on making your order fresh every time. Our never frozen burgers are made fresh just the way you want it. Our chicken sandwiches and chicken strips are made fresh. We don't make them ahead of time and let them sit under a warmer. And we slow turn our frozen custard in small batches all day so it's at its very best. What can we make fresh for you today at Culver's Restaurant in Pella?
This is Dr. Tim Yoder with Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. February is National Pet Dental Month, and I'd like to encourage you to schedule an oral exam for your pet. All of our dental services are discounted during the month of February, including cleaning of the teeth, polishing of the teeth, and dental surgery where needed. Call today to schedule your pet's oral checkup at 628-4040 for Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella, where your pet's good health is our number one concern.
Still the veterinarians.
Yes, we are. We're the Peterinarians.
They take care of pets because they love them.
At Pella Cooperative Electric, we're committed to supporting our community and empowering our youth. Each year, we send one high school sophomore or junior on a week-long, all-expense-paid trip to Washington, D.C. This year's trip takes place June 15th through the 21st. To qualify, your family must receive electricity from Pella Cooperative Electric. Apply by March 21st through your school counselor or visit our website for details. Proud to be member-owned, we are Pella Cooperative Electric.
The wipers in the car go swish, 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 swish. The wipers in the car go swish, swish, swish. That's Central Tire and Auto.
Winter brings slushy, sleety, icy weather that's even more annoying if your wipers can't keep your windshield clean. For tires, front-end work, their no-appointment oil change, full mechanical work on your vehicle, and the important little things like new wipers, stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart in Pella.
At Central Tire and Auto.
Are there places in your home where it would be nice to have two switches that control the same light? Maybe a long hallway, or a stairwell, or a big room. At CenterPoint Electric, we're here to help with any electrical project you have, big or small. Three-way switches aren't a new thing, but with today's technology, we can install wireless three-way switches to give you the convenience you want at a fraction of the cost of having to rewire your home. Check us out online at centerpoint-electric.com. We're wired for excellence.
Are you sick and need medical attention? Our urgent care clinic is here for you. Hi, I'm Kate Rebarger, a healthcare provider at Knoxville Hospital and Clinics. From aches and pains to sprains and strains, it's convenient to get the care that you need. We treat a wide variety of conditions from cold and flu symptoms, ear and sinus infections, and minor cuts to pink eyes, rashes, and urinary tract infections. We are here for you Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. To schedule an urgent care appointment at Knoxville Hospital and Clinics, call 641-842-7211.
Winter's here, but your roof still needs the best. At Dutch Mill Supply, they offer top-quality CertainTeed shingles to keep your home protected all season long. Durable, reliable, and designed for winter weather, CertainTeed shingles ensure your roof stands strong against snow, ice, and wind.
Dutch Mill Supply, located in Pella, is your only locally owned, one-stop, full-service lumberyard and building material supplier. My name is Joshua Payne. My staff and I are here daily for professional service from the guy next door.
As part of the recent upgrade to our Cartrol gas station at Two Rivers Cooperative in Pella, we now have a diesel blender pump with 5 different options available. Now through March, you can select straight number 1 diesel or choose from 4 different blends of number 1 and number 2 to get the right mix to keep your diesel vehicle from gelling during our cold Iowa winter. Look for our diesel blender pump at the Cartrol gas station at Two Rivers Cooperative in Pella.
The home and field advantage. Two Rivers Co-op.
Welcome back here to the Central Town Auto Radio Halftime Show. For tires, front end work, their no appointment oil change, and full mechanical work on your vehicle. Stop and see Sean DeWarden and his crew next to Walmart in Pella. And again, we are here at the break where Pella Christian trails Class 4A number 6, Dallas Center Grimes 27-19 at the intermission win. Overall, great first half for the Eagles. Just if we jump right into our second half adjustments, the one thing the Eagles got to do, they got to just cut down some of those turnovers because you look at it and you're only down 8 points right now, but right now you're losing the turnover battle by 7. If you can cut that down in half here and half in this second half, you just wonder where things could end up here against a very talented Mustang squad.
Oh. There you go. Other than a couple of times when Meyer really drove the basket quickly and nobody picked her up, I think they've done a pretty good job defensively. They've taken some long threes. Some of them have went in, some of them haven't. So they've got to react maybe to the threes defensively a little better. But for the most part, I think the defense has been pretty solid. A couple of stretches where they gave them 3 opportunities to score, but otherwise they've done a pretty nice job on the defensive boards and kept them off the glass. But offensively, they've got to figure out a way to penetrate and get some easy looks inside. Ava had a couple of shots from point blank, just didn't get them to go. You put those extra 4 points in, this is a pretty good contest. If she knocks them point blank shots down, the other girls have been driving the basket, but they've been pulling up and passing the ball out rather than going into the contact and trying to either draw a foul or get a layup out of it. And so they've got to offensively figure out how do we attack that basket a little bit more.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see how they attack that here in half number 2. Again, that's our second half adjustments presented by DeYoung Door Service. If it's time for a new garage door for your home or business, stop and see the gurus of garage doors at their showroom at 908 Roosevelt Road, just west of Pella Christian High School here. And again, on the break, 27-19 as we look at inside the numbers delivered by Pella Fiber. For DCG, it is going to be 9 points for Macy Myers, 5 points for Leah Brock, 6 points for Tessa Jones, 4 points for Ava Smid, and 3 points for Addie Abens to get to the 27 points. For Pella Christian to get to their 19, it's 2 for Rachel Keck-Marinsky, 6 for Chloe Snyder, 7 for Faith Keck-Marinsky, and 4 for Addie Van Arendonk. That is inside the numbers delivered by Pella Fiber, where every home gets a gig. Join today at Pella Fiber. And Win, before we jump into a quick timeout here on on the Central Town Auto Radio Halftime Show before resuming play, final thoughts on half number 1 for Pella Christian.
Well, like I said, defensively with a couple of little stretches where they let Meyer drive the basket, I thought they played pretty solid defense. Just love to see them figure out a way to get a little bit more movement, not throw those over-the-top half-court passes from sideline to sideline, because that's just the defense baiting you to throw the ball away. And so you've got to do some cut. They had made one really nice play where Faith cut down the lane and was able to get that little layup from inside, or a little 8-foot jumper inside the lane. That's a great offense right there. They've got to work to get that more often and then finish those plays.
Absolutely. So that is the Central Town Auto Radio Halftime Show. For tires, front end work, there are no appointment oil change and full mechanical work on your vehicle. Stop and see Sean DeWarden and his crew next to Walmart in Pella. Pella Christian 19, Dallas Center Grimes 27. Back into this on KNIAKRLS.com and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel.
Are you living with a wound that just won't heal? You don't have to. At Pella Regional Wound Care and Hyperbaric Medicine Center, we specialize in personalized treatment plans to heal wounds that haven't responded to other treatments. With proven technologies and expert care, we can help heal wounds that have been lingering for 30 days or more, especially if you have increased pain, redness, or swelling. Take the first step toward healing. Call 641-628-6615 to schedule your appointment. Pella Regional, come heal with us.
Look at me, I'm a superhero. And I'm building a fort.
If your furniture is getting a workout, it's time to visit Pingle's Home Store in Pella. They've got durable, stylish furniture that stands up to all the fun your kids can dish out.
We love Pingles.
Come to Pingle's Home Store today and find the perfect furniture for your family. Pingle's Home Store. Real people, real service, real dependability.
This is Dr. Tim Yoder with Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. February is National Pet Dental Month, and I'd like to encourage you to schedule an oral exam for your pet. All of our dental services are discounted during the month of February, including cleaning of the teeth, polishing of the teeth, and dental surgery where needed. Call today to schedule your pet's oral checkup at 628-4040 for Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella, where your pet's good health is our #1 concern.
No, the veterinarians.
Yes, we are. We're the veterinarians.
They take care of pets because they love them.
Randall Roofing is proud to sponsor the Raise the Roof moment of the game.
Tough mid-range shot, no good. But Landon Franzman down with another board. Count the basket. And the foul, Landon Franzman with the and one. And our
Randy Jarzombek here, owner of Randall Roofing. Randall Roofing is your full-service roofing and gutter contractor specializing in replacements, new construction, and repairs in South Central Iowa. We partner with CertainTeed to elevate your home's protection using industry-leading technologies.
Welcome back here on KNIA, KRLS.com, and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel. The Eagles going with the smaller lineup to start off the half here is Jessica DeVries on the court, Addie Van Arentonk on the bench to start off half number 2 here. So that's the change for the Eagles. Otherwise, it's the Kekmarinsky sisters, Chloe Snyder and Bryn Runner. For Dallas Center Grimes, it's Ava Smid, Devin Carlisle, Tessa Jones, Leah Brock, and number 10, Macy Meyer. Chloe Snyder to Faith Kekmarinsky, now down low. Bryn Runner back out to Faith. Drives, and it finds Rachel Kekmarinsky down low, who will go through the contact and lay it in. Pella Christian cuts it down to a 6-point lead for the Mustangs here inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth, 27-21. DCG leads Pella Christian. Tessa Jones, 3 from straight away. No. Long rebound to Macy Meyer. Ball swings back out to Jones. She'll get another look at a 3. Misses that one as well.
On that previous play, Rachel didn't need to dribble there. She needs to learn how to catch that ball and go right up with that layup.
Chloe Snyder double teamed in the corner. Able to get it out to Jessica DeVries. Faith Kekmarinsky cross court to Chloe Snyder. Open look from the wing. No. Rebounded by Faith. Out to DeVries. Wide open for 3 off the back iron. Runner down with the board. Back out to Rachel. Able to keep her foot on the ground. And Chloe Snyder going cross court for Faith Kekmarinsky. It results in an Eagles turnover. And in transition, Macy Meyer will lay it in.
That was just, they had so many good opportunities there. When Faith got that rebound, she needed to go right back up with that shot instead of pushing it out.
Jessica DeVries gets by Meyer. The ball swings back to Faith Kekmarinsky out top. And she'll set up the Eagles offense here, defended by Leah Brock. Now defended by Smid. Kekmarinsky looking to turn the corner. And now the ball into the hands of Runner. Runner to a cutting DeVries to the basket. And she gets whacked.
But she caught the ball in the same motion, put the ball up for the layup. Didn't make the shot, but drew that contact. And first free throws now for Pella Christian on the night.
Yeah, foul goes on Leah Brock, her first, team's first of the quarter. And DeVries is good at the line. Second free throw for DeVries is also good. So a 2-for-2 trip. The line for Pella Christian, it's 29-23. Devin Carlisle in transition, kicks cross court to Tessa Jones. Down low for Smid, jump ball, it'll stay with Dallas Center Grimes.
Nice defense there to step in front of that. Didn't get the steal completely, but was able to force the jump ball and switch the alternating possession back Pella Christian's way on the next one.
Game reset wired by Center Point Electric. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Pella Christian trails Dallas Center Grimes 29-23. That's a game reset wired by Center Point Electric as Leah Brock will set up the Mustang offense against the Eagles 2-3 zone now. Tessa Jones to Smid, down low for Devin Carlisle. Gets the position, the bucket, and the foul against Faith Kekmarinsky, her first, Pella Christian team's first foul.
Nice play there to find her cutting to the basket. She gets the left-handed layup and makes the shot.
And the free throw by Carlisle is good to make it a three-point play. And now Faith Kekmarinsky's pass nearly results in a turnover. Now it might lead to the Eagles having numbers, but Jessa DeVries had to slow things down for a moment to get the ball back under control for the Eagles. Dallas Center Grimes 32, Pella Christian 23, 5:25 to go in the third quarter. DeVries drives baseline, and they said she stepped on the end line when she went to throw the pass to Chloe Snyder. Neela Williamson and Addie Abens back into the game for Smid and Jones.
Well, had the idea of going out of bounds and then making the pass, but she stepped out of bounds just before she threw the ball.
Yeah, Macy Meyer gets into the lane, hits the runner, 34-23. Pella Christian trails now. As Rachel Kekmarinsky driving, kick into the corner for Snyder, and back out to Faith Kekmarinsky out top. Faith will drive. Three-pointer on the way from Chloe Snyder, left it short. Ball pushed ahead, and Rachel Kekmarinsky will force a Mustangs turnover. So a pair of turnovers there, and now Pella Christian in transition. Faith Kekmarinsky to Bryn Runner to Faith, inside for Rachel Kekmarinsky, and that pass taken away by the Mustangs.
Yeah, no chance of getting it in through all that traffic.
Emma Williamson drives down low for number 14, Addie Abens, and Chloe Snyder is whistled for the foul. Her first, team second, and Addie Van Arendonk checks in for Jessa DeVries.
Looked to me like the players were standing pretty straight up and that she was going to travel, and they bailed her out with a foul call.
Coach Foudy was not a fan of that whistle. This pass down low for DCG is knocked away. Good defense by the Eagles. There's Chloe Snyder. We'll give back to Faith Kekmarinsky to reset the Eagles' offense. Top of the free throw area for Addie Van Arendonk. She'll give back to Snyder. Snyder to Faith out top. Able to get it down low to Van Arendonk. Back out to Snyder. 7 on the shot clock. Snyder drives, kicks to Faith Kekmarinsky down low, and a shot clock violation against the Eagles. And
teammates were hollering the time on the clock and everything, and still no recognition that somebody's got to shoot the ball.
Ava Smid back into the game. Coach Foudy still upset about the whistle on the other end there, or still at least having a conversation about that last whistle on the Eagles. Ball to Williamson on the right wing. Pass down low is knocked out of bounds by Chloe Snyder. It's Tessa Jones back into the game for Macy Meyer. Marion County Bank Radio Scoreboard features a couple of Pingles Home Store Instant Radio updates as Tessa Jones's three is off the mark, rebounded by Chloe Snyder. Pingles Home Store Instant Radio update, Pella 42, Indianola 39 after 3 quarters of play, and then Norwalk girls basketball leads Newton 37-7 at halftime. Norwalk 18 of 18 at the free throw line as Tessa Jones will foul Faith Kekmarinsky.
Just riding her the whole time, and Faith was just going to dribble around.
Yeah,
finally called the foul.
Yeah, that's our Marion County Bank Radio Scoreboard. Again, Pella Christian trailing Dallas Center Grimes 34-23 with 3:06 to go in the third quarter. Rachel Kegmarinsky, she'll drive to the basket, powers through Eva Smid. She's up to 6 points, and Pella Christian cuts the deficit back down to single digits, 34-25. As Neela Williamson able to pick up the loose ball and traveled with it before she could kick it outside. Well, that 8th Mustangs turnover.
That last time down the floor, that drive by Rachel, need a whole lot more of that because it's there just about every time, but nobody takes advantage of it.
Rachel will inbound to Faith. And it's a full court press for the Mustangs. Faith has the ball poked a couple times by Neela Williamson. Able to give it to Rachel and back to Faith. Faith trying to set up the Eagles' offense. Pass for Rachel Kegmarinsky was taken away by Ava Smid, and then Rachel took it right back, so a pair of turnovers there. And Bryn Runner now going to try a three from the right wing off the backboard. No good. Addie Van Arendonk, though, with the follow. She's up to 6 points as well. And why don't we call that, too, our Randall Roofing Raise the Roof moment of the game. When the moment arises and it's time for a new roof, think Randall Roofing, as the Eagles now force a turnover on the backside of that.
Nice little run here for the girls. If they can score on this possession, it's going to put a little pressure on the DCG team.
Yeah, 34-27. The Eagles trail with 1:59 to go in the third quarter. And Rachel Kegmarinsky will give to Bryn Runner. Now Chloe Snyder defended by Tessa Jones. Snyder trying to drive baseline. Able to get it inside for Van Arendonk. Rachel Kegmarinsky, the 8-foot jumper is good. Pella Christian has cut it to 5. 34-29, a minute 39 to go in the third quarter. Addie Abens giving to Leah Brock. Looking, nothing doing though. Brock able to finally get it to Tessa Jones. Now Brock with the head tap to reset the DCG offense with 15 on the shot clock. Off of the screen, Brock drives to the basket. Oh. Nice finger roll by Leah Brock.
Tough shot, but the help didn't come soon enough, and she was able to lay it off the glass.
36-29. Pella Christian trails Dallas Center Grimes. A minute 04 to go in the third quarter. Faith Kegmarinsky to Bryn Runner. Looking for Addie Van Arendonk. But good job fighting through the seal by DCG and forcing the turnover. Brock, runner in the lane. She'll flip it up and in. She's got 4 in the quarter. Dallas Center Grimes takes a 38-29 lead with 38 seconds to go in the third. And now Chloe Snyder is going to drive baseline. And they're going to say blocked out of bounds by DCG. Chloe Nickel going to check into the game for Pella Christian for Chloe Snyder. And Macy Meyer and Devin Carlisle in for Williamson and Abens.
Just when Pella Christian made a nice run, then DCG comes back with a little run of their own. So Pella Christian needs a basket here.
Chloe Nickel drives, kicks to Rachel. Now to Runner. Runner surveying, able to get it out to Chloe Nickel. Nickel into the lane and the left-handed finish by Chloe Nickel. Cuts it back down to I believe it should be.
There it is.
Yeah, I was going to say, 7-point game, 38-31. Pella Christian trails DCG, 7 seconds to go in the third quarter. Leah Brock looking to drive, kicks to the corner. Carlisle for 3 is off the front of the rim, and Ava Smith on the follow is off the front of the rim as well. So Pella Christian has cut it down to a 7-point game, 38-31 after 3. Can the Eagles knock off Dallas Center Grimes for the first time in the Bound era? We'll find out when we come back here on KNIAKRLS.com and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel.
Hey Eagles fans, just dropping in quick to let you know that the KNIA KRLS Home Shopping Extravaganza is coming up February 25th through the 27th. If you've never participated before, this is a great time to start. We have over $200,000 worth of merchandise from great local businesses in Pella, Marion County, and the surrounding areas. You'll be able to buy it at 30, 40, even 50% off. Check out KNIAKRLS.com for all the details, then join us February 25th through the 27th for the Home Shopping Extravaganza, where you buy stuff at a discount.
So you call your virtual insurance company to ask a simple question about your policy, but now you're on hold listening to this music while you wait and wait. Auto Owners works with local independent agents who tailor coverage to meet your needs and pick up the phone when you call, because you shouldn't be on hold so long that you memorize the music. That's simple human sense.
Ask me, Chad Klein, at the Verduff Agency in Pella, if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Welcome back here on KNIA, KRLS.com. You're listening to Pella Christian Basketball, powered by Bank Iowa, on the KRLS2 stream at KNIA, KRLS.com, Knoxville Pella, and KRLS HD2, Knoxville Pella. Chloe Nickel inside to Rachel Kagmarinsky, out to Faith Kagmarinsky for three! Faith Kagmarinsky knocking down the triple, and Pella Christian trails number 6 in Class 4A Dallas Center Grimes just by 4, 38-34, 7:38 to go in the fourth, and a turnover by the Mustangs on their first possession, a travel. Man, what a game here for the Eagles.
Kind of an unforced error there for her to, I think she ended up actually double dribbling, but there was nobody around. She just touched it with her offhand and got called for the double dribble.
Yeah, Faith Kagmarinsky defended by Leah Brock, able to get it to Bryn Runner. Runner to Rachel Kagmarinsky at the top of the key. Kagmarinsky to Van Arendonk, now to the corner for Runner. Runner looking to drive. Runner caught, tries to hand it off to Chloe Nickel. Too much congestion there, and it's a turnover for the Eagles now. And Ava Smid kicks it out to Devin Carlisle. 3 straight away, and a big answer for Dallas Center Grimes, who leads 41-34 over Pella Christian with 6:55 to go in the fourth. Pella Christian, though, with some numbers. Bryn Runner to Chloe Nickel. Nickel to the basket. Fouled. Shot was no good, but the foul occurring on number 12, Ava Smid, her second, team's first of the fourth quarter.
Well, that's what I talked about, driving the basket. You got get that shot up before you reach to the defenders. Have them make some contact. At least you get to the free throw line.
Nickel off the mark on her first free throw as Chloe Snyder set the check back into the game for Nickel. Casey Mister presented by the Veterinarians of Tri-County Veterinary Clinic at Pella. The Eagles playing very strong here against the Mustangs, as Chloe Nickel's second free throw is also off the mark. The Eagles only trail Class 4A number 6 Dallas Center Grimes by 7 at the moment. Playing very good on the offensive end, and on the defensive end too, is Rachel Kagmarinsky with the steal. And in transition, the layup is good for Rachel Kagmarinsky. 41-36. That's the Casey Mister presented by the Veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella.
They're the veterinarians.
And Devin Carlisle with the basketball. Defended by Faith Kagmarinsky. Now the handoff for Smid. And a miscommunication by the Eagles on the screen, and Smid will lay it in.
Yeah, and Rachel just swatted at it as she went by instead of getting in front of her.
Bryn Runner in transition, kicks to the corner for Chloe Nickel. Didn't catch it cleanly. And now Nickel is needs to get rid of it and able to get it out to Bryn Runner. Runner trying to set up the offense for Pella Christian. Tries to hand it off to Faith Kagmarinsky.
That's a bad idea.
Brock was all over it, and it forces an Eagles turnover. And Snyder able to check into the game now for Nickel, and Ava Breams quickly in for Addie Van Arendonk. So 43-36, Pella Christian trails Dallas Center Grimes. Game reset wired by Centerpoint Electric. 5:38 to go in the fourth quarter. The Eagles trail by 7. 1 foul in the quarter. It's on Dallas Center Grimes. And again, that's a game reset wired by Centerpoint Electric. Up top, Devin Carlisle for Dallas Center Grimes will kick to Tessa Jones on the wing. Ball into the hands of number 10, Macy Meyer. And she'll just throw it out to Smid. Now Brock. Brock drives baseline, and it's a loose ball. It'll be a tie-up. It'll be a Dallas Center Grimes turnover. Eagles playing very well here tonight against this DCG squad on the defensive end of the floor.
Every time they get it down to 4 or 5, though, then DCG makes a run.
Yeah, Tessa Jones commits her second foul. Team second foul going through Faith Kagmarinsky on the inbounds pass. Rachel Kagmarinsky Inbounds, throwing it over the top to Bryn Runner. DCG, and Runner loses the basketball, and then DCG loses the basketball. Wow, that was hectic possession. Faith Kagmarinsky passed down low for Ava Breams off of a pair of feet, and it stays with the Eagles. That was a possession I don't even know how to describe.
Don't bounce pass it to your post. They were fortunate that time that the bounce pass got kicked around enough that it went out of bounds off of DCG.
Ball into the hands of Chloe Snyder in the corner.
There you go.
Down low for Ava Breams. To the other corner for Faith Kagmarinsky. She'll get in the lane. To the wing. Three-pointer for Chloe Snyder is off the mark. Rebounded by Ava Smith. Ahead, Macy Myers in transition. She'll get a floater to go. 45-36. DCG back up by 9. 4.5 to play in the fourth. Bengals Home Store Instant Radio update. Knoxville girls lead Fairfield 15-11 after 1. As Faith Kagmarinsky on the wing with the basketball. And a Pella Motors timeout taken by Brendan Foudy. It's going to be a full one. Normally we take it with them. We're going to stick right here, get all of our house cleaning done. Who's Always Open, presented by Anytime Fitness tonight. I'm going to go with Rachel Kagmarinsky here in the second half. She's got 10 points in the game, and 8 of those coming in the second half on 4 of 4 shooting. In the half, she's been open the entire second half. So Who's Always Open, presented by Anytime Fitness, goes to Rachel Kagmarinsky here in half number 2.
Yeah, really took it to the basket nicely a couple times. I'd have to give an honorable mention to Chloe Nickel too, because she drove a couple of shots right down the lane and into the heart of the defense. Was able to get some shots up. One of them went in. One of them put her to the line to shoot free throws. So.
Yeah. So that's Who's Always Open, presented by Anytime Fitness, the 24/7 gym that fits your lifestyle, your fitness, your way. Anytime Fitness. We also look at the road ahead, presented by Integrity Comfort Solutions. And again, regular season finale Thursday night against Indianola. First round of regional action on Saturday against Colfax Mingo. You and Trevor Cass will have that call on Thursday. I forget what station that's on. I believe that's on 92.1, but I couldn't tell you for certain.
Probably. It's a Thursday night, so no conflict, right?
Yeah, I think Pella plays on Friday, so I think that's where it goes. But tune in tomorrow to KNIAKRLS.com. For that information as well. That's the road ahead, presented by Integrity Comfort Solutions. If your home has a plumbing, heating, or cooling emergency, get comfortable with Integrity Comfort Solutions. Out of the Pella Motors timeout, Faith Kagmarinsky gets the inbound. Pella Christian still trails 45-36 with 4:17 to go in the fourth quarter. Jessa DeVries back into the game. Defended by Smid. Her pass for Addie Van Arendonk is taken away in transition. It'll be laid in by Devin Carlisle. Back up to an 11-point game. As 47-36 is now Dallas Center Grimes' lead. Rachel Kagmarinsky will hand off to Chloe Snyder, and her crossover dribble is taken away by Smid. And in transition, Smid will lay it in.
2 turnovers, 2 baskets for DCG, and all of a sudden this game is out of reach.
Yeah, up to a 13-point lead for DCG. 3:35 to go in the fourth. Rachel Kagmarinsky with the basketball. Had it poked away for the moment by Ava Smid. Able to get it back out to Faith. Faith on the left wing. We'll pass it across to Chloe Snyder. Snyder, high post for Addie Van Arendonk. Van Arendonk surveying. Able to get it to DeVries. DeVries to the basket, and she'll get fouled by Tessa Jones.
Good bailout there, because she was probably not going to make that shot. Drives the basket, flips it up, gets the foul call, gets to go to the line now.
Yep, so Tessa Jones picks up her third foul. Third foul on Dallas Center Grimes in the quarter. As DeVries goes back to the free throw line. DeVries now 3 of 3 at the line. Paisley Heidegerken into the game for the Mustangs, and Addie Abens also in, as Devin Carlisle and Ava Smid check out. DeVries is off the mark on the second free throw, so a 1 for 2 trip. Pella Christian trails by 12, 49-37, 2:55 to go in the fourth quarter. Leah Brock to Tessa Jones on the right wing. Jones to Brock, now Meyer. Brock will pull it back out. Dallas Center Grimes content to run clock with their 12-point lead. Macy Meyer Looking to drive, gets it into the lane. Jessa DeVries got a hand on it, but also got arm as she picks up her first foul. They called that a shooting foul.
Well,
I thought she was passing.
She was maybe going to do a little running hook or something. But yeah, I agree with you. She was actually going to pass it.
First foul on the quarter, but Meyer is good on the first free throw. 50-37. Dallas Center Grimes leads Pella Christian, 2:34 to play in the fourth, and both free throws good for Meyer. 51-37 now the lead for Dallas Center Grimes. Our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Pella leading Indianola 42-39 at the end of the third quarter. Norwalk leading Newton 37-7 at halftime. Faith Kagmarinsky for three, buries the triple. The Eagles trail by just 11, 51-40, 2:16 to play. Is Paisley Heideggerken looking to drive baseline. Able to get it to Tessa Jones cross court as the Mustangs try and do run time down. Inside to Heideggerken. Cross court, three-pointer answer by Macy Meyer.
That was kind of a dagger right there. Thought maybe you had a little momentum, cut the score a little bit, and they knocked down a three.
And DCG nearly forces a turnover as Jessica DeVries able to get it back to Faith Kagmarinsky. Ball to Chloe Snyder. Snyder drives, cross court to Faith Kagmarinsky. Trying to send Addie Van Arendonk into the post. Out to Snyder for three. Chloe Snyder knocking down the triple. Pella Motors timeout. A full one taken by Brendan Fowdy. Again, we're going to stick right here with you on that one after the three-pointer by Snyder. Pulls Pella Christian back within 11, 54-43 with 1:28 to go. Casey Mister presented by the Veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. It's been a great game for the Eagles so far on the defensive end of the floor. Offensively, they've played pretty well as well. Just haven't been able to overcome some of the turnovers here against a very talented Mustang squad. That's why they trail by 11 at the moment. Again, that's a Casey Mister presented by the Veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella.
They're the veterinarians.
And we also need to go to the Marion County Bank radio scoreboard where we do have some Pingles Home Store instant radio updates. The Pella girls defeat Indianola 65-57. That is a final score. And then the Norwalk girls lead Newton 54-17 after 3 quarters of play. And then our score is currently 54-43 in the fourth quarter. We also have Knoxville leading Fairfield in girls basketball 15-11 after 1. That is the Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. So here we go. Inbounding the basketball is the Mustangs. And it's going to be Ava Smid pushing the tempo for the DCG girls. And now the Mustangs will swing it back out as they try to play some keep away right now. And the Eagles trying to force a turnover. A block by Chloe Snyder on the shot by Macy Meyer. Jessica DeVries in transition will give to Rachel Kagmarinsky. Rachel to Faith. Eagles got to get going here.
Yeah, just to say she's giving her a
Faith
right-handed layup.
to Jessica DeVries to the right side. Out to Rachel Kagmarinsky. Three-pointer is in and out. Good look for the Eagles sophomore.
Coach Fowdy's saying the same thing, shoot the ball.
Yeah, got to shoot the ball. Yeah, Rachel Kagmarinsky commits her second foul. Team second. Bren Runner back in for Jessica DeVries. Inbound will go to Leah Brock. Into the corner for Addie Abens. Now the ball on top for Tessa Jones. The Eagles trying to force a turnover. Down low for Ava Smid, and she'll lay it in. Shot clock off now as Dallas Center Grimes takes a 56-43 lead with 20 seconds to play. Chloe Snyder with the basketball, defended by Brock. Crossover for Snyder. Into the corner for Rachel Kagmarinsky. who I don't think was quite ready for that pass.
Well, and she shouldn't be because Chloe's standing 4 feet from the basket when she threw it. She's got to shoot the ball. Nobody between her and the basket, and she throws it out.
Tessa Jones with it. 6 seconds to play. Dallas Center Grimes will dribble it out. 56-43. Eagles give Dallas Center Grimes their best shot, but just unfortunately in the end not enough as Dallas Center Grimes able to walk away with the win. We'll step away. We'll have the post-game coverage of of Pella Christian girls basketball here on KNIA, KRLS.com, and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel.
If you're tired of eating at the same places, discover Elmhurst Grill, Oskaloosa's exclusive dining destination. The culinary design menu offers a feast for every palate. From crisp, fresh salads and mouth-watering burgers to savory pastas and perfectly grilled steaks. Plus, enjoy chef-crafted specials and seasonal favorites that keep every visit exciting. Overlooking the Oskaloosa Public Golf Course, serene trees, and a picturesque pond. Elmhurst Grill, where flavor meets ambiance.
Brown Shoe Fit Pella has exciting news for February of 2025. Brown Shoe Fit Pella is 20 years old and it's time for a remodel. We are temporarily moving to 309 South Street, the Heritage Lace Building, on February 2nd. Brown Shoe Fit Pella will have a big remodel sale at the temporary location as well as work booths. If all goes as planned, Brown Shoe Fit Pella will be back